Welcome one and all, Pro Spartan Gamer on PES 2015 and player profile time from my Master League series with the SP Spartans. We've completed 2 seasons now. We've got out of the Sky Bet Championship and Season 3 will be all about the Barclays Prem for the mighty Spartans. And today we're going to look at a player that when he first signed at the beginning of my Master League series in Season 1, he was one of my first signings and I really wasn't impressed with him probably for the first 3 or 4 months. But he's grown on me and he's grown into the team. He's not a regular by any stretch of the imagination, but he is the Spartans' YAYA Toure. Big, strong, in the middle of the field, and you find him originally on the game at EA Guingamp in the French Liga 1. And of course it's YATABARE. Where are you, my friend? Where are you, Yatan? There he is, right down the bottom. YATABARE, 25 years old, a big old unit at 190. Can play anywhere across the midfield, but obviously his best position is centre midfield. Only 72 rating. You can pick him up quite cheap. Let's have a look at his stats. There you see penetration, speed and agility, strength in the air, work rate. Probably would think he was probably a little bit stronger physical there, only 70. So that's something we've looked to work on him in the 2 years we've had him at the Spartans. But he's definitely improved like a mature cheese. And there you see his body balance, 82 at the beginning. So he is quite strong on the ball. Does pack a pretty decent shot, even though at the beginning there his kicking power is only 79. We've been delighted with him. He's got a form of 8, so he's hardly ever out of form, which is a real big plus for YATABARE. And like I say, he's a big old unit in there in the midfield. And in the first season, he was quite a regular playing in there. Second season, didn't play all the time in alongside Penna, but was most regular person to partner him in there. As we had Egan, who didn't play probably quite as much. It's going to be harder for him in Season 3 as we have made that signing of Badu, the defensive midfielder. But YATABARE will still get his lion's share of games, and he's still at the club, which it didn't look like he would be perhaps earlier on in his career. So let's have a look at how he's developed over the 2 seasons so far. So hasn't really developed a great deal, only gone up like 3 places. Probably the oldest player now in the team at 27, along with Cardenius. So he's not going to go up a lot more, we realise that. He's not on a great salary though, only 700,000. But he's still, again, another of these players that does a good job in there. Wins an awful lot of ball, pops up with some vital goals as well. Let's just show you his career stats. So here they are popping up on the screen now, that nice little graphic that we've made for every single player. 81 appearances now for the Spartans, 7 goals and 7 assists. You'll see some of his best bits at the end of this video. But that is pretty decent from a player that most of the time has been playing in a holding position in that midfield. Hasn't been asked to get forward that much. Just breaking up play and giving it simple. And that's what he's done for us. And 81 games in 2 years is a lot of football for our YAYA Toure, our YATABARE. And like I said, he was definitely probably going to be the first one out the door, I thought, in Season 1. But he has grown on me and I've grown very fond of YATABARE. Hence him still here and going strong in Season 3 for the Spartans. Have to see how he gets on in the Premier League, but I'm sure he's still got a couple more, maybe 2 or 3 good seasons left in him in the Spartan shirt. Let's see how he's gone up then. Still not a raft of yellows there, only dribble speed, but there's a few more lime greens appeared on there. His passing has got better. Very strong on the ball, like we said, even though physical strength hasn't moved at all there on 70. But you will see that his body balance has gone up significantly to 82. And there's a few more on there. Kicking power 79. He's not improved as much as some of the other players, but I still think as an early sign-in in the Master League and as a squad player in a squad of like 30, there's definitely a place for someone like YATABARE in the midfield there. Win lots of headers and, you know, form of 8 as well. And like I said, he's got a couple cards there, Flip Flap and Marseille Turn. Decent player, YATABARE. Going to pick him up fairly cheap. Yeah, he's not going to go up loads like some of the other younger ones. but I think he's a decent player for me, and that's why you've seen the player profile on him. 81 appearances now for the Spartans. That's the Spartans, YAYA Toure. Enjoy some of his best bits, and see you very soon, dudes. Cheers. YATABARE. Good for men. Yes, YATABARE! You're standing up and you're saying I'm the man. And he is the man with a comprehensive finish from YATABARE. Whipped in. Oh, Yarmolenko was arriving. YATABARE! Oh, what a finish from YATABARE! Great strike, true strike from YATABARE. Buries it in the bottom corner. Spartans YAYA Toure delivers with another great finish.